Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I do want to give all honor and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rikah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom I've learned this 1% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth. Again, shalom. I'm Brother Kapasha, Tabernacle 4443, coming to you once again with a brief lesson. Lord willing, it'll be edifying. All right, this one is going to be entitled Laborers for the Harvest. And this is coming out of the book of Matthew, the 9th chapter, the 35th verse, which reads, And Yahushua went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel, which is the good news of the kingdom, and healing every sickness and every disease among the people. That's the Israelite man, woman, and child, the people that he heals. All right. But not the heathens, the natural heathens, of course. Only Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, all right? 36 reads, But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them, because they fainted, all right, and were scattered abroad, as sheep having no shepherd. Let me get that word fainted in the blue letter. Let me go here. Let me find that. Let me get that in the blue letter. Bear with me for a moment. Matthew 9 and 36. We get that word fainted. And reads. Let's see. In the interlinear, which reads, and they fainted. Let me get it. It goes, the transliteration of fainted is
Strong's G 1590,
ekluo. That's fainted, and it means to loose, unloose, to set free, to dissolve, metaphor, to weaken, relax, exhaust, to have one's strength relax, to be enfeebled through exhaustion, to grow weak, grow weary, be tired, to, this is the B, to despond, become faint-hearted, weary, okay, to some degree. All right, so it's to grow weak, grow weary. And that's what our people have become weary. We were weary, and they were weary in Yahushua's day. You see, it says here, let me read it again. But when he saw, that's Yahushua, when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them because he loved them. The Lord has compassion for his people, you see. He was moved with compassion on them because they fainted. They fainted and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd. Because the shepherds in that time weren't teaching them properly. You had those wicked Pharisees, pushing the law, and they weren't keeping the law, you see. All right, so, but then you had, all the Pharisees weren't wicked, because you had Nicodemus, he wasn't wicked. You had, John the Baptist, he came from the lineage of priests, you see, from the Levitical tribe, so, but there were a certain sect of Pharisees that were wicked, you see. and was in charge. You see? So, you got these things, you had these things going on back then, and you still have those same things going on now. All right? It says, but when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them. You see, because they fainted and were scattered abroad. They were left to themselves, to govern themselves, and they didn't have a shepherd to teach them, how to be obedient, to come into the fold of, the knowledge and truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, all right, from those wicked Pharisees, all right, as sheep having no shepherd, what it reads. Read it on down, it says in 37, then said he unto his disciples, you see, the harvest is truly plenteous, but the laborers are few. You see, the harvest is truly plenteous, but the laborers are few, as it is now. That's why he sent out his shepherds, you see, his elect men out here on the highways and the hedges to preach, to prophesy. To who? To Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. But we understand, and also to prophesy to the heathen nation, tell them what's going to befall them, their fate in this, which is slavery. You see? So, so therefore it says here again, let me read Matthew 9:37 again. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest is truly plenteous, but the laborers are few. You see, the laborers, are the teachers, the prophets, the ones that's going to go out here and prophesy and teach this truth. Starting with the head men of GMS, right on down to the local camps that teaches 100% truth, you see? And the affiliates of GMS, of course, you see? And it says here, read it again. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest is truly plenteous. There's a lot of work to be done out there, you see? So therefore, he's going to need pastors, and, he sent his pastors out here. Of course, there are false teachers and pastors as well, you see? But the Lord sending the true pastors out there as well. You see, to gather to gather the elect, because when the elect hear this 100% truth, they're going to turn to it. You see, they're going to receive this truth, 100% truth, and they're going to do the work or be in the lot that they were in, even the 1/3. You see, it reads again. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest is truly plenteous, but the laborers are few. And it says here in 38, pray ye therefore the Lord Yahweh of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. Oh man, see, that's a beautiful thing. And he said he would send you pastors according to his heart. Let me get it, because it's Jeremiah 3:15. This is something that goes out regularly, you see? So the Lord has provided for his people, as he always have, you see? He has compassion for his people. It says here in Jeremiah 3:15, and it says here, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. That's why we are out there on the highways and the hedges, to teach. That's why we make these videos, to teach, to give you the 100% truth of the way of salvation. You see, keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, to let you know that the economy is going to collapse with by way of the petrodollar. It's going digital. To let you know that Jacob's trouble is going to increase. We are already at the threshold of it right now. To let you know also to the MOTB that CHIP is going to be implemented and it's going to be mandated, you see? And let you know that World War III is going to increase. There will be no peace For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. You see? So tarry not. You see? Because sudden destruction is going to come upon you unaware. You're not going to be, expecting it, but it's going to come upon you, Israel. You see? So these are, this is what the true teachers, the true pastors out here that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has sent, is giving his people the proper warning. You see? Now let's go to, I had something else. Let me go to, let's go in Ezekiel, the 34th chapter. The title of it speaks for itself. It says here, Israel's lack of shepherds. Woo! Israel's lack of shepherds. You see? And who is Israel? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And we already know that 2/3 of our people are not going to get it. They're going to reject it because the Lord is making them to reject it. He has blinded them, pursuant to Romans 11:7. You see? But let's go here. Ezekiel 34:1 reads, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua unto the shepherds." You see, woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flocks? That's a rhetorical question. Of course they should feed the flock. But what were these shepherds doing in that time? They were feeding themselves. The heads of Israel, the wicked Pharisees, Sadducees, the Zealots, and Sicaries, and those leaders back then. They were feeding themselves, you see, and were discarding, the lower class people, you see, the flock, you see. So here you have it, right here. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, starting at Ezekiel 34:1 again, Son of man, prophesy against. He said, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Not join hand in hand and do what they do, but prophesy. Tell them what's going to befall them before it happens. That's what prophesy against them really means. It means that. You see, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord, power unto the shepherds, destruction be to, which is the woe. Woe means destruction. Destruction be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. They make their bellies fat. They get all the benefits from this truth. You're supposed to learn this truth and not to sell it. Roughly paraphrasing, of course. All right, we supposed to freely teach this word, freely edify the body. You're not supposed to be selling breakdowns. You're not supposed to be selling T-shirts, trying to make a business out of this out of this truth. This truth is all important. You see, this is about salvation. You see, because you're gonna need the covering of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in order to make it out of here, out of America, because this place is going to be destroyed. You see, then that's what the true pastors, the shepherds, are going to tell the Most High's people. It's going to give you that right type of warning. You see, Israel? All right, it says here, read it on. Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherd feed the flocks? That's a rhetorical question. Yeah, they should be feeding the flock. They're doing wickedly and feeding themselves, making themselves big, keeping themselves rubbing shoulder with the enemy and things of that nature. You see, it reads on, it says, and this is how they're doing. He said, in 3, it says, ye eat the fat and ye clothe you with the wool. Ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock. You see? That's what they do. You see? They receiving all the benefits of society, that the crumbs that the enemy is giving them. Read it on. It says, the disease have ye not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which was broken, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away, neither have ye sought that which was lost, but with force and with cruelty have ye ruled them. Looking down on the people that's lost out here, not making lessons, not going out on the highways and the hedges and preaching and teaching, not building up brothers, just looking out for yourself, all that you can get in this life. You see, and selling everything that you got. If someone can't do anything for you, you're gonna not, you're not gonna give them this, this truth. You see, so no, you're wicked. You're wicked, Israel. You see, those are wicked shepherds. Doing the things that's you're not having the right type of, you're not having any compassion. It reads here, let's go back to this. Let's read this. See, the Lord had compassion. This is the mindset that we need to have. It's compassion for Israel, and particularly for the elect, because the elect is scattered too. You see, all of Israel is scattered. You see, it reads here. Let me see. Let me read this again. Let me go right back there. It's Matthew 9, and I believe it's in the book of as in the 9th chapter, the 36th verse, which reads, but when Yahushua saw the multitudes, he was moved, you see, with compassion on them. You see, that's the mindset we need to be in too, Israel, especially the leaders of Israel. You see, Lord willing, we are the leaders of Israel, starting with the head man of GMS right on down in all the local camps and the affiliates. You see, it says here, but when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them because they fainted. They were wearied, they were scattered, and it reason on it said, and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd. You see, if a one lost sheep strays away, a shepherd's supposed to go and retrieve that sheep, finds that sheep. You see, leave the flock and go find that lost sheep. You see, and that's what it is. That's what it's like when we are out here on the highways and the hedges. Spreading this word. When they hear this truth, that's that shepherd guiding them back to to the flock, to the fold. You see? So I don't want to be too long with it, but I can go on. I really can. But I'm gonna end it right there. But this is the time, Israel, have compassion on your Israelite brother. Have compassion on your Israelite sisters. You see? Have some passion, have some compassion. Continue. If you know to do this work, get out there and do the work. You know to make lessons, strive on and make lessons. This is not the time to relent, to slow down, or to stop. You see? So with that, I hope you were edified to some degree. Lord willing, you were edified. I'm going to end it right there. But before I end it, I must give all honor and all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom I've learned this 1% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth. Again, Shalom.